Hello, I'm Gillian. Jill.
Ashley.
Ashley. Okay, so we've met on several occasions before to get a good understanding of the situation. So, you guys are now going through a divorce, and you guys would like to not go to court. Is that the situation? Yeah. Okay. And so, we're going to look at some options, perhaps, you guys would like to look. So what are the main issues between...
You can go first.
Well, he's trying to take my TV, fridge, and stove. Meanwhile, he's living at his mom's. And leave me with what? Like, I'm a student. I can't afford new things.
Yeah, but they're mine.
Yeah, it might be yours, but what are you going to leave me with? I can't afford to buy new ones, and you don't want to buy me anymore.
And I can?
Yeah, but you're living at your mother's with a fridge, stove, and a TV, so what are you going to do? Put it in your storage?
They're still mine.
You're trying to punish me.
It's my property.
You're trying to punish me, that's what it is. And when our child stays with me most of the time, what are we going to do? Eat out of a cooler?
That's for you to figure out.
Cook in a microwave?
Okay, so is the interest of so you guys have a child?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you guys discussed at all the arrangement of the child?
No.
I already know what I want.
Okay, and what is that?
I want to have him during the week, and
Okay.
every weekend he can go to his dad's.
Okay, and how do you feel about that?
Every weekend?
Every weekend.
Well, I have a life too, right? So...
Okay.
So, and I work shift work, I work in mine.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm at school during the week, and the weekends is my time to, if I can't do my homework at night, then I can finally do it during the weekend.
Well,
Without
my theory
distractions.
behind it was, I work at the mine, you know, on my days off, I usually get 4 days or 5 days off. So on my days off, that's what I wanted. I wanted to have him on those days so that I could have, like, my weekends as well. You know, to go out with my friends. I do have a life.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense.
But that's what I want.
You want him on your days off to hang out with your friends? What are you going to do, leave him at your mom's? So you can hang out with your friends all the time?
Well, what are grandparents for?
Oh, see?
Okay, so I'm feeling that perhaps, Jill, you are avoiding certain serious aspects. This is a real divorce, and I mean, if we are unable to settle these problems, perhaps going to court may be the only way to deal with these situations. I mean, however, this is not what you guys want to do. So,
Well, we don't have the money. We would, but we don't have the money to go to court.
okay.
That is why we are here.
Okay.
Yes.
So in order to be able to settle this, you want the child every weekend.
No, I don't.
She wants me to have him every weekend.
Oh, and you don't want him
I
every
don't
weekend.
want him every weekend. I want to have my weekends off so I could go swimming or fishing or whatever may come.
So when do you want the child?
I want him on my days off throughout the week.
Throughout the week.
Yep.
Okay, and you have a full-time job.
I do have
shift
a full-time
work.
Shift work, yeah.
And you are a student.
Yeah, like I'm almost done school for this semester, but I'm going to have to start a job too, and it's going to be Monday to Friday days. So I'm going to be at work during the day, and yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything you guys both agree on?
I let her have the house. I allow her to have the house.
Okay, so she can
And
keep
the
house.
car.
And the car.
And the car.
But you want the fridge, stove, and TV.
But I want the fridge, stove, and TV.
It doesn't make sense. You give me the house, the car, but you take the basic necessities that I need at home.
If she's going to have the child most of the time, perhaps you can keep the house and she can have the basic necessities to take care of the child.
But he has a place to stay already. He's living at his mom's. I don't have any family here. My parents are broke. They don't make any money, so I'm not going to ask them again for the 5th time to help me out after I sold everything for the second time.
So you're staying...
But we broke up so many times, and we've gone through this so many times, and I'm just fed up.
Okay,
I'm fed up.
And you're staying at your parents' house
I am
right
staying
now.
at my parents' house.
So would you agree
But why does she deserve, that's my question, why does she deserve the basic necessities when she didn't offer me any of the necessities that I need in a relationship?
Well, the relationship is now coming to an end, so those necessities...
He needs to realize that. He's doesn't understand that it's coming to an end. He, in his little head there. And that's why he doesn't want me... He doesn't want our child on the weekends because he thinks I'm going to be going out partying, but I have other things to do.
Okay.
Well, if you know her, you'd think the same.
Okay. So, what if she can keep the basic necessities until you get your own place and you move out of your parents' house, or for the time being, until she finishes school and she can maybe work and get her own basic necessities?
I'll have to think about that.
It makes sense. What are you
I'll
going to
have
do?
to think about it.
You're going to put it in your storage. It's going to
But
sit there
it's
in
my
storage.
property. I don't
but
understand why people don't understand, but it's my
It
property.
might be your property, but I did pay some of the bills too.
But who paid the majority?
Okay, so what if while you're living at your parents' house, she could give you small monthly payments for the fridge stove?
Whoa,
I
whoa.
suppose if we could work out that sort of agreement, but if she can pay for it.
Would you be willing to give him...
I mean, $300 a month right now. How?
But when, until you finish school, when you do get a good job,
Yeah, I probably could.
give him monthly
I don't even want
payments?
to give him money.
Okay. So, is he
See?
going to be giving you any money for the child?
Didn't talk about that one yet. I haven't seen a penny since he walked out the door in March. And we're now, what, April 2nd?
Okay.
Well, I left you with the basic necessities. Isn't that enough?
You left with my bank card. You left me with nothing. No money, nothing.
Didn't I pay for your rent?
Don't we need to eat? Don't we need to... like, I travel with the car, so I travel with a few people to school, so that pays for my gas, but can't eat gas.
Okay. So, perhaps...
We have issues.
Okay, so perhaps when you finish school and you give him monthly payments, or perhaps take the monthly payments that you agree on to be taken off of what you owe her for taking care of the child and having the primary care responsibilities of the child.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one thing that perhaps we can...
Like, whatever he owes me that month, he's going to deduct whatever a month it is for the TV, fridge, and stove?
Yeah. Whatever amount you guys need to decide on.
That makes sense.
Okay. How does that make you guys feel? Are you okay with that, or...?
I'm fine with that, because obviously I need a fridge and stove. TV, like...
Okay.
It's just...
And what do you think about that?
I don't want to
If she actually does it, then it's fine.
And will you be... Are you going to agree on your own to give her a certain amount of money a month for the child?
For the child?
Yes.
How much are we talking? How much do you need in a month?
Well, if we finally figure out with our schedule, you know what I mean? If he's going to be with me the majority of the time, then I'm going to need a bit more money from you.
So how much are we talking?
Well, it depends on the schedule that you're going to finalize, because it seems like whatever I say doesn't make any sense. You can't agree with anything I say. That's why we're not in a relationship no more.
Okay.
So, how about for one child, because you do get baby bonus, right?
Yeah.
So that's what, $350 a month?
Yeah, about that, roughly.
So how about I give you an extra $300 or $350?
Okay, so you're willing to give her $350 a month
Yeah.
for the child plus
child.
the amount of baby bonus she's receiving.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if you, for the first 6 months of giving her, you give her $300, you keep the $50, and that would be in payment for the fridge, stove, and TV.